You know this guy. Every town has one. He owns 3 car washes, a car dealership, and is somehow also a defense attorney with half a dozen billboards of his own face out on I-10. He even hands out his business card to you at a funeral. Well, this is just like that, but larger scale, but still just as tacky. His name's on the tower, the plane, the bottled water, the steaks that you bought through Sharper Image, the vodka that nobody bought, the board game, the mortgage company that he launched right before the mortgage crisis. For this man, a name on a building isn't just vanity. It's how he knows that he's still a real boy. It's how he copes with the fact that deep down he knows that no one ever will love him or respect him. And this week, his people went shopping for a brand new building, and buddy, did they pick a big one. Penn Station, New York City, a city that's voted against Trump 3 times and would do it a 4th time in the rain. And look, this has been floated a while back, just kind of floated out there, but now it's getting far more real. Trump's Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy told the United States Senate in writing that a top priority for his department is renaming Penn Station. At the Department of Transportation, which I'm just spitballing here, might have 1 or 2 other items on their list. Air traffic controllers, keeping our bridges up, trains that show up on time. No, their top priority is dear leader's name on the Arrivals and Departures Board. And Duffy already tipped the pick because last year he said, quote, Trump Station has a nice ring to it. And a publication called Gothamist, they got their hands on some internal renderings of this thing. What do you think it looked like? Gold railings, gold columns, hell, even gold escalators. And his name etched into marble next to a presidential seal right at that 8th Avenue entrance. The whole place looking like the lobby of a casino that's about to miss their bond payment. And the best part, by the way, back in February when the rename idea first leaked, Donald Trump denied it. He posted that Trump Station was brought up by certain politicians and construction union heads. Not me, it's just more fake news. That was February. But this week, his own transportation secretary put it in writing to the U.S. Senate as a top priority. Funny how that works. It's almost like he just yells fake news anytime there isn't a comfortable answer. And by the way, when we start thinking about Donald Trump having all these other people renaming stuff for him, do you think he's not involved? Do you really think that people are just going up to him, Mr. President, sir, I think we should rename a train station after you? Or is it Donald Trump going to them and going, I need my name on some more crap? But look, with that denial, Donald Trump dropped the parenthetical, which I need you to hear this. He says, I love Pennsylvania, but it is a direct competitor to New York and eating New York's lunch. And yes, the station was named for the Pennsylvania Railroad, but that's not what Trump's talking about. He's talking about Pennsylvania, the state, eating New York's lunch. That's his whole beef with the name. State rivalry, not history, not logistics. He's mad at a train station for being named after a state that he considers a rival of the city the station's in. It's the craziest thing I've ever heard. So, New York, if the sign actually does go up, does anybody one single time ever actually call it that? Or does it become the thing that the whole city just collectively refuses to say? Like a nickname that somebody gave themselves in high school, like Bert Kreischer, the Machine. And look, tell me in the comments, what would you call it instead? And keep it clean-ish. What would you call Trump Station if it got renamed that? But look, this is documented. This is something that has been a compulsion of Trump's for a while, because back in the winter, he held New York's federal infrastructure money hostage. He wouldn't release it until Democrats agreed to rename Penn Station and Dulles Airport after him. Dulles didn't happen. He did just get Palm Beach International Airport named after himself, and that's causing all sorts of trouble. He got his name on the Kennedy Center until it went so badly they scraped it back off. And yes, the tarps are still up. Weird. But look, this man is speed running through his presidency, trying to get his name etched into as much concrete as possible before the clock runs out. Look, a name on a building was supposed to mean something. It's a thank you. You put a name up there after somebody did something great, after they gave money, after they built a thing, after they did something brave, served the city, or gave everything in a sacrifice. You don't get your name on Penn Station because you had the idea of renaming Penn Station. That's like tattooing Employee of the Month on your own arm. Trump didn't build it, he didn't pay for it, he doesn't write it, and nobody told him the one thing that every New Yorker knows, because I've asked a few friends. Penn Station, single most hated building in New York. It's a fluorescent basement where hope goes to miss a train. Every delay, every rat, every mystery smell on track 14 is now about to have Donald Trump's name on it. And for once, maybe the name would match the experience. And by the way, independent media like us, we survive on your interactions. A like, a comment, a share, all of that helps keep this going. So drop one of those below for us and do it for anybody that's still out there telling you what your own tax money is being spent to rename. Because the corporate outlets, they are not leading with these stories.